Well, Happy New Year all. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. May 2025 be our best year yet. So, before I start today's topic, just wanted to mention that I had stated in a live video on my YouTube channel that I was expecting a guest today. And unfortunately, she's sick. So this was going to be February's topic, but it is now January's. So today's topic is how to customize your YouTube channel, the basics, just the basics. And I discovered this by accident because I swear that's how I have discovered everything with electronic things for decades. So as you can see on my computer here, there we go, that I have it open to the content section. And sometimes I have it at dashboard, the most recent video. I can see all this stuff, the channel analytics, and if it's up or not or down the last 28 days. It's a lot of information right here. It's fantastic. But as I scroll down, because you can see it goes as far down as copyright, but we have a scroll bar here. And as I scroll down, well, there's the word customization. Let's go ahead and click on that. And here we can see the banner image. And actually, let me go ahead and let's see. Over here, it's view channel. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Well, fine. And we can see this is the banner image right here. This is Hoover Dam, in case you don't know that. This is Hoover Dam. So that's the banner image. This is the profile picture. So let me go back to YouTube itself, the YouTube Studio. This is YouTube, and this is the YouTube Studio. They are not the same thing. So if I wanted to change the banner image, we can see we have two choices here. I can remove it or I can change it. So it's telling us the size, at least this size in pixels and 6 megabytes or less. And then little question mark gives us info, some helpful, some not. But you can click on Learn More if you want to learn more. Now, when you do click on Learn More, it does not open a new tab. It just opens this little window here that you can do all this stuff from all these things from your computer. And Android, I say nay to this because I can't do a lot of these from my computer at all. In fact, I don't think I can do any of these things from my computer, from my phone rather. And then iPhone and iPad, I don't have an iPhone or iPad. But if you do, please feel free to comment in the comments below, because I'd be really interested if iPhone and iPad allow you to do those things. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Change because I don't want to remove it. So if I click on Change, excuse me. Now for me, it came up automatically to Photos because I was trying this out at home because I haven't changed it in eons. So since it's a banner, I want to pick something that is more horizontal than vertical. So I'll go ahead and click on this image of a church. And that's another thing for me. I would likely pick something that's more obvious than the Hoover Dam. I think plenty of people would recognize that, but plenty of people would not as well. If you also have folks from foreign countries watching your videos, the international audience I've spoken of a few times, then they likely don't recognize the Hoover Dam. But if I decided to, oops, my bad, wrong image. There we go. I would likely use a more obvious photograph. By the way, all the photographs I'll be using today are mine. These are photographs I personally snapped or took pictures of or what have you. Now, it shows us what this will look like, we have choices here. Viewable on all devices is the default. And I can adjust this theoretically up or down. Well, come on, you moved earlier. If we have it viewable on desktop, it's showing us what it will look like, and then on viewable on TV, we get the entire image if someone is looking at this on their TV set. But if they're looking at it on their desktop, it's just going to be this kind of image here. And if it's on all devices, well, that's unfortunately what it's going to look like. Let me see if I can move this picture, which I could do at home. Well, let's cancel that one out. Whoops. Let's go back to change. Let's see. Oh, here you go. Maybe that's why I was able to use this one earlier. So again, viewable on all devices. Can I move this one? Oh, there we go. Now you can move it. Go figure. So we want to make sure the entire roof is in the picture. And if it's on a desktop, and again, viewable on TV, we get the entire image. Interesting. And then I can click on Done. And look at that. It's a different picture. And again, it's showing us what it would look like on a phone and a computer, but the TV set gets the full image. Now, that won't take. That will not change it on your channel because you have to publish it. I am not going to publish it because I don't have Hoover Dam on my laptop, and I know that's going to look yucky on my channel if I leave it like that. So, but just know that this is a preview of what it looks like and not active until you click on publish. So I want you to be aware of that. Oops. So to make sure that that's not going to be the case, I'm just going to click on something else. It says, do I want to discard the changes? You bet I do. And come back down, customization, and there's Hoover Dam again. You can do the same thing with your profile picture. And here they're telling us it's recommended to use a much smaller picture, 98 by 98 pixels and 4 megabytes or less, saying they want you to use a ping or a GIF, but no animations. And then make sure your picture follows their YouTube community guidelines. I think we can guess what they would be. No nudity, no violence, no things like that. So again, if I wanted to change it, click on change. Let's see, how about this one? I clicked on done. Ta-da! That'd be my new profile picture. But again, if I don't click on publish, it ain't happening. So again, I'm just going to click off. Going to discard the changes. Go back to customization. And there's my picture again. I happen to love this picture. This is an ore bin, O-R-E-B-I-N, 2 words, that was on the side of the road in Arizona. An ore bin is to ore what a potato bin is to potatoes. It's used to store ore. And it was one of the neatest things I'd ever seen in real life. Now, down here we have the name. This is the name of the channel. And of course, it says choose a channel name that represents you and your content. Changes made to your name and picture are visible only on YouTube and not other Google services. So you can change your name twice in 14 days, which would be true any 14-day period. And if we look at this, it says the same thing as it did up here. And again, you wouldn't be able to change anything unless you published it. Your handle is the @travelingforhistory for me. Whatever would be your handle would be your handle. And then coming down, you can add your pronouns if you so desire. And let's see. It says that you can edit or remove them anytime, unlike up here where it's twice in 14 days, for instance. And your pronouns will appear on your channel page. Now, personally, I'm not going to add a pronoun, but you do you. Down a little further is the description. I used to publish videos 7 days a week. And I did that for, I think it was 3.5 years. And earlier, let's see, it was earlier last year, well, it was last year anyway, that I decided to go with 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I wanted to make sure people knew that. And occasionally more. Sometimes I will upload a shorts video because I feel like it. There's actually a reason for that, and in a different video I'll talk more about that. But and also in the description, I'd like to tell them what my channel is about. I did change that from the original post as well. The longer I work on my channel and the videos I produce, the more I can hone in on what I am filming for a better description of it. And then also, you can see that that I have links here in the description, my website, my Facebook, Twitter/X. Yes, I know it's called X, but Twitter.com is still the address to it. Instagram, TikTok, and then if people want to support my work, they can buy me a coffee or send something through a Cash App. I could add a language, so let me go ahead and click on that. The original language is, by pressing E, I get down there faster, English. And let's say I choose Spanish. Not Latin American and not U.S. Spanish, but Spanish. And then, because I already typed this once, it's already in there. So traveling for history. And then translated description. So it appears I would have to copy and paste this over here as a translated. So you could certainly use Google Translate if you wanted to do that. I have used Microsoft Word for that because that works as well. And what I like to do when it's in Word, and I'm sure I could do this in Google Translate, is then copy and paste the Spanish version back into English to see if it's conveying what I hope it's conveying, which it should be this stuff here. But I'm not going to do all that. And then once I click on Done, it will say translation for name and channel here, Spanish, and then I can add another language if I wish. But nothing will happen unless I publish, so I'm not going to do that. And then down here is the channel URL, which is this blah blah gobbledygook. And then the custom URL, youtube.com/traveling for history. And I didn't see when that occurs. I seem to recall when I got to have the custom URL was when I hit 100 subscribers. I think that was the case for me, and maybe they don't do that anymore. But I'm pretty sure that was what it was for me. But if you know, please put in the comments below. I'll tell you though, I was ready to dance a jig when this came up because it's really easy to say traveling for history rather than whatever this gobbledygook is here. Links. I can share external links with my viewers, and they'll be visible on my channel profile and about page. So same stuff that's in my my description right here, this stuff here. And then down here. You may be thinking, well, Patricia, it's missing Facebook. It is missing Facebook. So I can add a link. I seem to recall you had a limit of the number of links you can add, which may be why Facebook is missing here. But I'll go ahead and type in Facebook. And then it wants a URL. So what I had done was I came back up here and then did a copy. Oops. I'll get that right. Come on. There we go. Copy. And then paste. But it doesn't like that URL. So what to do instead? Let me see. So I'm just typing it in to make them happy. Make sure you don't do that. You know, the space to make it live. You don't need to do that. And it says check the URL and try this again. So by back spacing, and also notice too that the publish button goes away. So when I backspaced, oh, publish is back. And then my email address is down here. Now I already know that if I try to publish this, it's going to say that we have to verify you are you, which is good. I want them to verify that I am who I say I am. But the problem is it's not just verify with putting in my password. It's verify. It's verify on steroids. This Windows 11 computer, I have to say, this is the only time I've ever had to do so many verifications for something. So, and actually, let me click out. Let's discard. And, oops. Get back down to customization. I'll show you at least the first level of that. Because you may not have this experience, but since I do, and it's a huge pain. Of course, it helps if I spell it correctly. I'm always curious, do you folks have those moments where you're typing and just, what the heck? What the heck was that? And if I click on, when I click on publish, well, of course, changes publish, go to channel. Of course it does. At home, I had to, like I said, it was verify. I only did the one level, so I don't know, kind of annoying. But let me show you what that looks like now. Let's go ahead and go to channel. Oops. Where would that be? Videos, no. Shorts, nope. Live, nope. Where did they say that was going to be? Channel profile and about page. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is the about page. Excuse me. And ta-da, there's Facebook right there. You can view my email address You can see the short name for my channel. You can see some other information about it. It's nice when these are live links. So if I click on travelingforhistory.com, for instance, it will take us to my website. And this is the landing page. All right. It would look a little different to you than it does to me because I can edit from here. And you would not be able to edit on my page. I should add my Cash App link too. And as long as I'm here, you see Customize Channel, and I'm pretty sure it takes us right here. But that's handy that you can get there from your channel page, your view channel. All right, come back over here. Now, in a future show, I'm going to talk about what this is right here, because this is pretty cool. It's not a YouTube thing either. It's another company's thing. And you can see when I scroll over it, oh my, look at that stuff. But I'm surprised this is not a YouTube thing, because wouldn't that be handy to have such a quick banner right there? But so these are ways that you can customize your channel. And if you already knew that, yay for you, but it took me a while to find it. I didn't know it existed because, of course, you can't see it because this is the area here. Even though there was a scroll bar, I was just so intent on working on my channel itself, getting videos up on it, and all the decisions about what to film and where to go, and how I was going to start a video. And I've pared it down quite a bit, both on the intro and the ending. So so when I finally scrolled down and saw earn, quite frankly, that's what I looked at first. But kind of nifty. But then customization, what the heck is that? It's this stuff here. Neat stuff. I will mention the audio library briefly as well. If you have a video and you want to have background music, that's what the audio library is for. My channel is not monetized. So the music available is not as good if you are monetized, because once you're monetized, you have access to all these fabulous tracks. But let me play you a clip of something. I'll select the starred stuff, which is stuff that I like. How about this one? Oops. Come on, aren't you going to play it? Oh, maybe you play it over here. So there are some decent songs. If you want to have a song stuck in your head, I'm sorry, that was taking me out to the ball game. If that's stuck in your head all day, my condolences. But this is another way to customize your videos too. You can add music to them. Finding something good is a titch challenging, particularly if, let's see, what's this one? Was that gross to you too? And I favorited that one. There are oodles of choices, by the way. They do have lots and lots and lots of this kind of music. If you like mariachi music. I actually wanted to use something like that music because I have a video, a short video that had no sound to it. The reason it had no sound is because a radio was playing, or music was playing anyway through the loudspeakers at this store, and I didn't want to have a copyright strike because of it. So I killed all the audio in that, and then went here and found a song that would be Mexican music, because I was filming these Mexican pots that are available for sale at that store. So I can't remember which song I used. But I can't remember which song I used for that video, but it was pretty good. I liked it anyway. My idea of pretty good music, put that in the bass of a thimble, and I think most of my friends would agree with the bass of a thimble thing. But this is another way that you can you customize your channels by adding music, if you wish. And once you're monetized, you'll have access to other songs than these here. Because I've heard tracks on other people's videos who are clearly monetized, and it's fantastic. So remember, customization and your audio library. Well, you can do all sorts of things under customization: the banner, the picture, which is a profile picture, your name, your handle, your pronouns, your description, where you can add a language if you so desire, your channel URL, and the fancy one. Whew! I was so excited. I think I said that already. I was so excited when I had the Traveling for History custom URL. Mind you, you can't delete that. You can't delete that. And I was just reading this morning that the only way you can delete that is if you delete your channel. That's the only way you can permanently get rid of the custom URL for Traveling for History, or your name. And of course, you can add or delete links, your contact info, in this case, your that, and that's what you can do. And then you have the audio library as well. So it comes up as music. Music is all this nothing sort of music. And then there are sound effects. Things like factory background. What does that sound like? Well, I can barely hear that. I don't know if you can hear it at all. So you have sound effects, you have music, and then if you like something, you can star it. And once it's starred, it's in your starred list. So I wanted to show you that stuff because as someone who used to teach, my thought process was always to make it easier for my students, or learners. I primarily taught adults, but I did teach at a local high school too. So that's always been my belief. So since it was kind of it was challenging for me. My job, I feel, is to make it easier for you. So these are ways to customize your YouTube channel. This is the basic stuff. If people have other tips or tricks, please put them in the comments below, because it helps all of us, particularly since comments, anybody can see comments. So, nifty stuff indeed. And let's go back to customization. So you can see all this great stuff. And again, you can always view your channel to see what it looks like in real time. You can see all this neat stuff as well. Mind you, if you click on, it comes to home automatically.
Well, fine.
And then whatever you've chosen for your videos here. We can see the For You page. This would look like For You, by the way, if you're on the channel. You can't customize someone else's channel, of course. But then popular videos, I can see this. And what's cool, I've seen this on other people's channels, is the outlier score. So you can learn if a video is outperforming the channel's average. And this video is at 23,638 views from 3 years ago. So it's over 100 times my usual fare. This is over 36 times, and this is over 35 times the usual views of these types of videos. Because it doesn't show you that on shorts videos. See that? There's nothing that says, because, let's see, which video is it? Yeah, this one is one from this year, 17,000 views, and it was at 17,000 views within 3 days of publication. So that's a big fat yay, but it's not saying it's an outlier, because this one was 12,000 views, also within a week. So, yeah. Then regular videos, and then the playlists. So you should be able to see these things on your channel page. But anyway, I hope this was helpful to you. This would have been really helpful to me if I had even thought that such a thing existed, which I did not. So, so there's that. But what is this? Oh, probably one of the more important things. The Home tab shows us how to change the trailer and the featured video. I do like to change out the featured video. This one was well watched, not thousands of views, but people really liked this one. This was a guided tour by Kevin, who owns Rockwell's Retreat, which had been Norman Rockwell's home when he lived in Vermont. So, and then Was He Buried Alive is the video with the highest views, the 23,000 plus views. So over here on the ellipsis, we can change the video or remove the video. And it's, and the same with this, same thing with this one. I can change or remove it. And now the For You, YouTube recommends fresh content based on your viewers' interests. It's only visible to your viewers when you have enough content. And I don't remember how much content that was. Does it tell us? Oops, learn more. Let's see. But do they tell us how many we have to have? I don't see in there the numbers. Well, whatever the numbers are, I remember I was so excited when this became available. It's those simple pleasures, folks, simple pleasures. But if I wanted to change, let's say I wanted to change the featured video. Let's go ahead and show you how to do that. Change video. And now all these videos will come up as an option. Plus, of course, I can search my videos. Or you can search videos from other channels if you wish to do that. Admittedly, I like to keep it focused on my own channel. Let's see. What would I like to change that to? Well, let's see. And I like to have something that represents a lot of my channel. I mean, I've had a shorts video up, but the shorts videos are not, it's funny, I have a lot of shorts videos, but it's not the end-all and be-all of my channel. And the live chats, live videos, I also would not list that way either. But let's see. How about if I change it to Kevin's guided tour of the Norman Rockwell studio? And publish that. And then go to channel. Well, if I oh, shut up. And when I come down, oh, it doesn't show us that video. That's so annoying. But if I go over here, we can see that it has changed. The featured video for returning subscribers is actually Kevin's Guided Tour of the Norman Rockwell's Vermont studio. So many ways to customize. So many ways to customize. So let me see. I can remove this section if I want to. Not in your life. Whatever keeps people watching my videos on my channel, I want them to continue to watch. I want them on my channel 100% of the time. So I'm not removing any sections at all. I mean, you do you, but my goal is to have people watching my videos, give me those watch hours, and all that great stuff. So however many of these sections I can have, I'm going to have them. And this is what I can have: popular videos, shorts videos, and my playlists, which apparently I have 23 playlists. I'll be adding more too, by the way, to hone in more of the material I have, videos I have. So I hope you have found this interesting and useful. And again, put that stuff in the comments below, because I'd like to read the comments. I do read the comments. Sometimes I comment on comments. So, regardless, this has been fun. I like to show people how to do stuff. So this is Patricia, and I'm traveling for history. And appreciate your watching today. Absolutely. And until I see you again, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye now.